Lee, we're here at Seco at their event. You've got a Bumotec here. This is a machine that you've put in a few places recently, and we've seen them. It's good to see it busy. You've just turned up yourself.
We've just shown it. We had to queue to get in.
Yeah. What, is that because you're not in the VIP lane then, obviously?
No, there's only one lane in and one lane out.
Lee, there's a lot of people looking at this machine. What's the attraction, do you think, to visitors with the Bumotec here?
Well, we've put this machine in here because it's the innovation hub for Seco. We collaborate with Seco, particularly on small parts for aerospace and the medtech industry, which is why the 191 Neo's here. It's the RP configuration, so we've got a main spindle and a sub-spindle with vice.
All about one-hit machining, getting parts off quickly without having to take them off the machine and put them somewhere else.
The whole concept of this machine is you can either load parts to the main spindle or you can bar feed through the main spindle. You cut your first half, you then transfer to the second spindle and either part off and then finish either horizontally or vertically with the sub-spindle. You could use the vice as well. And then you can also use the grippers then to take the finished part and put them into the tray. So it's all automated.
So I've been here about 15 minutes or so, and I've seen quite a few end users come in here. And I've noticed the companies, and they're fairly small to medium-sized businesses. They're not maybe companies that, you know, can invest millions and millions every year, but they're attracted to the technology. I suppose it's for the reason of the automation element, yeah, the one-hit machining.
If you want to make money now in the UK with the high labour costs, you've got to automate. So this machine will do the full automation, but it's also producing ultra-precision parts in a single setup. So there's very little you can't do on this machine. So we're really looking for complex, high-value parts that need to be done in a single setup.
Well, on that point, I mean, you're obviously showcasing some of the applications that this machine would machine, I guess, and this is the actual one that's being done here, isn't it? It's part of something to do with a dental tool.
Well, this is what we call a dental turbine, and we developed this with the end user. This would have been manufactured in 2 operations previously, and we make this in a single setup from one bar. So this operates at 140,000 revs inside your mouth, so it's got to be right.
Right. Wow.
And it's a complicated part. Accurate bores. It's a fully 5-axis machine outside surface that's got to look good, because aesthetically it's got to look good. And I'm told that's about half an hour to machine in one. Sure.
Yeah.
And it's fully automated. So you load bar in, you take parts out. You've got
something like that, the surface finish on that. Surely you're not machining that.
What we do here with this is a femoral bore, and we've featured this before. So we basically feed in from bar and do the first side into including the bore. We pick up with an expanding mandrel and pull the component out of the first chuck, part it off, tip it up, finish turn, then we grind, then we polish, and then we remove it with grippers so you don't have to finish it. So the sphericity on this is far more accurate than the traditional way of machining where they would hand polish.
Yeah, incredible. And then even outside of the medical kind of sector, we're looking at, you know, you've got a wedding ring or an engagement ring, probably
it's not
more
quite
than
as
one in your
elaborate
time,
as
have you? I
this.
don't know.
So yeah, for sure, jewellery's an interesting market for us globally. It's not so big in the UK. The medtech industry is big for us in the UK, so you've got components like a bone plate there, you've got watch parts there, you've got a Peak product here, which is a special material used in medtech. So this is a component that fits in the discs between the discs of your spine when you have a spine collapse. So, or if maybe it make me a bit taller, I don't know. So,
well,
yeah,
you can
lots
double
of
up,
different
can you?
parts.
You can make them twice.
6 foot by the end of the day.
When you look at what people are, you know, when you see the amount of people that are passing by this machine, I guess they're looking at it and seeing everything that's going on there. It's very, very impressive.
Well, we can do movies and we can send brochures out, but the proof's in the pudding. And the people that come in and look through the window can really see what this machine's capable of.
Brilliant. Well, enjoy the rest of your day, Lee.
Thank you, Paul.